This week we're going to be drawing fall leaves on a sheet of paper. I'm requiring that you do at least 5 leaves and that some of them are going off the edges of your paper, like here. It's also important that we color with warm and cool colors and we don't mix them. So just a reminder, warm colors are the reds, oranges, and yellows. Cool colors are blues, greens, and purples. So whatever you choose for your leaves, you have to use only those colors for your leaves and do the opposite for the background. In this case, I chose the warm colors for my leaves and I'm doing cool colored background. But how do you get started, right? We've got a blank sheet of paper here. Maybe you're the type of person that just likes to wing it and start drawing. And you could probably do some nice looking leaves. But for me personally, I find this way harder. I like to make one first and create a stencil, and then I can trace it over and over again, and then I know each leaf is a good size and they all kind of match, makes it look nice and consistent. But what I used here was a cereal box, cardboard. If you have any cardboard at your house, cereal boxes are perfect for this, or oatmeal boxes. You just need that thin type of cardboard for drawing on. Draw your leaves, whatever one you chose. I have all kinds of pictures on the Google Slides that I shared with you on Google Classroom. I think the oak leaf is my favorite to draw. This is kind of how you start it. So you just start with a line with some twigs coming off here, and then I'm going to make my stem a little bit fatter than I normally would because it's hard to cut out a little small stem. And then you just kind of go around these. Add a little bump here or there, wherever you feel like it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Bump. And now I have a nice looking oak leaf, similar to the one I've already cut out. And then you'll just get your scissors and cut that out. So now that I've got a stencil, I can position this wherever I want. Maybe I just want to start with one smack dab in the center of my paper. The key is to hold it steady when you're tracing and keep your pencil or your pen straight up and down. Don't go at an angle because then you might get underneath your stencil. Keep your hand holding that pencil nice and upright. There's one. Maybe I want another one over here. Trying my best to hold it steady, hold it down with my left hand while I draw with my right. The reason why I chose the cardboard is because it's thicker and less likely to bend and tear while I'm doing the tracing. You want that thickness. Okay. There's another one. I don't have any going off the edges of the paper yet, so let's do that. Okay. And this guy looks lonely. I feel like I should draw another one. It was kind of rounded, zigzaggy to a point with a stem. You could have some overlapping. They don't have to be so separate if you want to just draw another one right on top of one. That is fine. Or you could pick up your pencil and make it look like it's underneath this one. So they're layered. So I've got at least 5 here. Maybe I'll add some more. But then it's time to decide what I want to do color-wise. I could just color these like solid, red, orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow. But that might be a little boring to just choose one color inside the leaf. You could do a little pattern, chop up the space, so at least you have different sections to color now. I'm just kind of making this up. But it makes it a lot more interesting when you start doing the coloring. You could do a checkerboard. Just remember, when you start coloring, whatever category you choose, only use those colors. Don't mix the warm and the cool together. There, checkerboard. Maybe this one, I just want some polka dots. Or I could do just a nice blending of the two colors. So here's some examples. Here I've just kept this leaf open, but I did kind of do a fade from yellow to orange into red. This one I chopped up into many different shapes inside here. Same thing with this one and this one. So choose if you want to do warm or cool. My paper got dirty. Whoops. And then be consistent. Whatever you chose for one leaf, whether you started, using warm colors, all the other leaves have to also be warm. And then the opposite for the background. So I chose cool colors, blues and greens. I could also do purple. And you can kind of do whatever you want in the background. You can make up your own thing. Keep it random. Just make sure you're only using cool colors and keeping it in the background. So here I kind of did some blues and greens, like a stripe, almost looks like grass or something. Just kind of abstract. Now this kind of reminds me of water. I didn't mean it to be. But just keeping it random, kind of fluid. Going behind my leaf here. Time for purple. And there you have it. So I just need to finish this out. Cool color background, warm colored leaves. When you're done, take a picture, turn it in on slide 1 of the slideshow, and also tell me what leaf you chose to draw. Have fun.